I forgot to turn my mic back on. Whoops. All right. Back. Yeah, let's continue where we left off. Episode 2, the trial. Yes, that's where we left off. Oh. Oh. Oh, geez, it's kind of loud. Oh, wow. Ooh. Let me just turn that down. Nope, I don't have desktop audio on. There we go. Just turn that down ever so slightly. Maybe not. God. Let me just get a sip of water before I try to do this old man voice. Oh, goodness. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. I think I'm gonna make him British. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Maybe not like that. It's a work in progress. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or I'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. Or maybe slightly British, I don't know. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! What voice did I give this guy? My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. That's the voice. There we go. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor mat. I cannot read. Let me use this floor map for the office to explain. Well, that's a pretty good map. The body was found here. I missed some words. The body was found by this window here. And that's shoe. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Why do you keep saying sir? The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans. Ha! Tab. Let me look at that. Oh, I forgot how much evidence I have. Whoa. Oh, I can use my arrow keys. I don't need to use my mouse, but I'm gonna use it anyway. I can't check anything. I want to check this, because, like, it's a receipt. What's on the back? Or in the front, rather. Check this. That's a window. The witness saw the body was here. Weapon was here. Door here. Where'd the phone at? On the table, I guess. Alright, backspace. Backspace. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene of the correct? Just get a sip of water. A little sippy, because I need water. My throat's not dry or anything, I just need water. Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence that she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony, Maya Fay's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. I'm having a hard time reading like this. What the heck? There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. I have no idea if that picked up on my mic. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I did. I had to, scroll on my OBS. Smack. Wait, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the queue. Just like the regular thing. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue. There were 2 people there already. I'm gonna press this even though I know who was there. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's all I got there before the killer got away. I think you're very wrong on that. Very, very wrong. Oh, my mic peaked. Sorry about that. Indeed. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir! Yep, that was us. Slam. Phoenix, you were there. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he doesn't have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Hello. I have not been at it for very long, but I had to I'm still trying to figure out what voice I should do for Edgeworth. I'm not sure if I should make him British or sound something kind of like this. Or if I should just make him British. I don't really know. Because he gives off British vibes for some reason. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Yeah, you did. Sort of. Why's that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account. British for sure. Alright. I'll probably have to figure out what exactly type of voice to do with the British. Also, I apologized to the VOD people a minute ago because I leaned into my mic and it, like, peaked really badly. So I might turn my mic down slightly. Just a little bit. Just so it doesn't peak very much if I do this. Alright, there we go. That should be okay. Okay. Yeah, it went in the red. I was like, oh. Because I made a sound effect. I scrolled down on OBS to make sure it picked up because I wasn't sure if it would. I went like that kind of noise. And I was like, I'm not sure if it picked up, so I was like, so that's why I'm able to see my thing at the moment. Let me just go to my stream health thread real quick, just so I can actually see that. Forgot to do that. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her just because you had hard evidence she did it, right? Correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. They went too fast. No. I heard you say it. You did say that. You did say it. You did say it. Exactly what was about the suspicious woman in pink? Pink's claim was hard evidence. What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's it. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. His way of speaking is kind of hard to read. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. At least this time I'm not having to do, like, the going between masculine voice, girl voice, and then the voice of Prosecutor Ouchie. The very old incel from the Meiji period. Hard evidence. After securing the subject, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Yeah, that was pain. Just like going between so many different voices, like the range. The old incel, yes. Because like going from British to somewhat deep to very posh British woman to attempting to do deep voice of a judge and then doing the shrill tones of a very conceited old man who's a prosecutor was kind of difficult. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Yeah, and that game goes all over the place. Like, the voices and stuff. It was fun doing his voice. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was kind of funny just making a mockery of this man. Of that man, because, like, he deserves it, honestly. All of the pains and ouchies deserve it. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. I thought he said she, her, or something like that, but no, I read it wrong. How you like that? That's my odd evidence. I'm kind of hoping Gumshoe doesn't talk too much, because his voice is, like, kind of difficult, but it's not too difficult, where it's just like, bleh. But I can tell it's gonna get a little spicy for my throat. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? No. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Yeah. I'm gonna have fun, like, voicing Herlock, though, because he's great. I love doing his voice. It's so fun. After secure... Oh, let me... I'm not actually gonna present anything. Let me see. That's that thing. Death was instant. I know exactly what's about to happen with this when I get to where I need to present this, because I've seen the anime. It's based off the game, but like it's gonna be so bad. I'm gonna be annoyed. It's a meme in the Ace Attorney community for a reason. Phone conversation, glass. I know exactly what's gonna happen. I know I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm gonna be annoyed, I know for a fact. I have yet to play it myself, but I know I'm gonna be annoyed. Alright, hold it. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. Also, is the music really loud or something to you? Or is it just me? I'm gonna turn my computer volume is now at 14. Found the memo. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Okay, good. It was like really loud on my end. I was like, it's kind of loud. I'm just glad it's not like too loud for y'all. Because like, doing volume stuff is kind of hard sometimes, because some games are really loud and other games are just like, ah, yes, barely there. Oh, then who did run it, smarty pants? Who? The killer? The killer? Anyone can see that. Oh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed! Oh, there he is. Hold on. If that's the case, where is your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. He crashed. Do you have proof that it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh, he sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab results showed that it was the victim's blood. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, hey, they take the, little bits in the blood, the, hermogoblins, hermogoblin, bobbin. I refuse to test on this matter, pal. Don't you? It's hemoglobin. Poor guy. Hemoglobin is basically a substance in the body that there's like differences in the Yeah, that thing. This what makes the blood different for every person. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Yeah, I know a bit about forensic science because I used to watch NCIS all the time, like, growing up, even though I probably shouldn't have, now that I think about it, because, like, it's a murder show. It's a crime-solving show. They have fake bodies and everything. Like, the bodies aren't real, but they look very realistic. Uh-oh. That was a mess. Right. Yeah? No, not you! Where was I? I'm gonna put more of these little, like, random bits that are not actually on the thing. like the little joke I did there. I imagine that kind of thing happens all the time, where he's like, somebody says right, and it's like, Phoenix is just like, yeah? Oh, wait, no, it's not me. Alright, blood on the finger. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand! She was right-handed. Nice try! Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote her killer's name. That's the last one. I'm gonna press that, and then I'm gonna frickin' go back, cycle through, and then just present evidence. Detective Gumshoe, did you get a lot of cases? This is where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, that happens all the time in books and the movies. Even though this is real life. And totally not a book or a movie. Yeah, that makes sense. Detective, no it doesn't. Shut up, pal. I don't care. That was a dumb bit. Alright. What, Phoenix? This isn't a movie, detective. Oh. Oh. That shit. The fact that Phoenix calls him out on it's really funny. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Objection! Stop right there. Blah, 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 blah. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. I like how when they zoom out, they don't have visible eyes. It's really funny. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right! What he said! That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Alright. Yep. Yep. And tab. And this. Hiya. Objection! Detective Gumshoe! There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it! Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. I know where this is going. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. Thump. She died immediately! But... no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately would have had the time to write anything down. Objection! Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Hold on. Tab. When did I get this? Oh god. When did I get this? Hold on. I think it was the day after? I'm looking this up. I don't remember. When was that received? Or given to me? No, I don't want to add. Piece. Yeah, I know it was a piece of. When did it given me? When was it given? When did he receive it? When? When? Freaking when? When? Oh, it was the day. Okay. I don't remember is the problem. The day of the murder. I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder. Oh, no, I'm wrong. You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report till the day after. My bad. Oh, right. I'm glad that if these were timed, I would be very much in trouble. The prosecution's point being... Tisk tisk. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate, due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Edgeworth. Buddy. Buddy. It's got sharp corners. My dude. It's a heavy, probably metallic object. It's heavy. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Dang it, Edgeworth. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Yeah, I'm gonna call you a sham. Cause, like, why did you get a second autopsy report? You, Mr. Edgeworth? I've heard there's nothing you wouldn't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? In this series, a lot of the time, the prosecutors get away with personal attacks on the defense. What do you mean? Literally, like, a few days ago. the prosecutor Payne would, like, say random things. Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. Like, why? And also, why would the killer give the victim time to write the killer's name? That doesn't make any sense. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. I got the hiccups. Though I'm glad I actually had time to eat lunch today. I had gumbo. It was very good. It's like stew, but like soupy with rice. It's very good. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't like her. Yeah, gumbo is very good. It's like, especially if you make it with your own roux, like homemade roux. That's the best. Yeah, not her! Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink. I hate her. I hate it. I hate doing it. I hate... I hated that.
She looks like a bitch.
She is a bitch. I don't think you quite heard what I just did, but I hate myself for it. I like. I just went, April May, at your service. Wink.
Ew.
I freaking. I hate myself. I don't like her. Why is it that, like, Ouchie doesn't, like, disgust me, but this woman does?
She ain't sweet.
I don't know if you heard that, but my roommate just went, her hair looks like cotton candy, but she ain't sweet. They right. Order. The introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. That's because the crowd is simping, Your Honor. I'm going to gag, like, fake gag, not actually gag, but like make a gagging noise every time I say something like that again. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor.
Ew.
I hate her stupid little innocent act. It's so gross. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Distinctly clacking your own heart, but that's probably because you can see through her bullshit.
That's because you're gay.
I mean, I think Phoenix is canonically bi, so you're kind of half right. He did date a woman, but, yeah, I'm not gonna...
How he is again.
I mean, his entire law career is because of the fact that he's in his college days, he's like, what happened to this dude that I knew when I was 9? It's like, his entire legal career hinges on the fact that he knew Edgeworth when he was like 9.
Yeah.
That is literally pretty much it, so he's very bi.
He is very bi.
He's very bi.
He's kind of stupid, but we love it.
He's kind of stupid, yeah. Needs to be more high pitched for April, May. Are you talking about Phoenix's voice? For him to be gay? Lamau? I mean, I could do that. I could do that, yeah. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room.
Ew.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
Punch.
I hate people that act like this IRL.
Punch her like a fucking football through the
Yes, please, somebody kick her.
I checked in right after lunch.
Okay, that didn't make me grossed out. Just her act like speaking like a normal person. That's okay. But her doing like that.
Twitch.
Yes, real life isn't a Twitch stream. Don't do that. And this yeah, don't. Real life is not a Twitch hot tub stream, which honestly I feel like should be against TOS. But you know, Twitch ain't gonna do anything about it. They're only gonna target like the VTubers because apparently VTuber bad, but actual real booba is okay. Like, there's been so many female VTubers that have just been banned straight up from Twitch because jiggle fidgets on their booba.
I think that's whack.
Yeah, it's like that's literally a bunch of pixels. What? Anyway, and this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right.
Disgusting. Gross.
I am going to I feel like, you know, I'm gonna take my glasses off for this because I'm probably gonna slap myself after this for just saying this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll up my sleeve and not actually slap myself in the face. I hate voicing this character.
Ew. I don't like her.
Okay. Fuck, okay. Oh, you can do this, Monan. You can do this. You're good. You can do this.
You got this, buddy.
Oh, you can voice the weird girl that's being kind of low-key creepy to the prosecution, who's probably very gay. Who's probably very clearly gay.
You got this.
Alright. Just try it. Think about it a voice way. I hate this. Alright. Fuck. Okay. Slap my arm. Every time! Just... I'm having a fucking crisis over this goddamn line. I hate this woman.
I believe in you.
I hate this woman with a passion. Ugh. It's worse. Alright, should I just, you know what?
You got the bullet, dude.
Alright, I'm gonna just make it sound silly instead of, like, the way my brain wants to do it, is rejecting it.
That's right, big boy.
I hate that. Ow. Ow.
Don't smack yourself.
I didn't mean to slap myself that hard, but it really hurt. Ow. I rolled up my sleeve too. Like on the squishy part of my forearm.
Oh no.
Ow. Ow. I hate myself. Ugh. Please testify to the court about what you saw. That's like stinging. Ow.
Oh no, she's talking again.
She's talking again. Please don't say anything like that again. No more ness. Like what? Like the big boy thing.
Ew.
Ew.
Gross.
Ew. Ew. That is borderline. That is bordering. That is like. I mean, it gets worse with like another character and like. In the next case, oh.
gates.
It was like,
Oh, wait, that's not... She's not a valley girl. What am I doing?
it was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
What?
And then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw.
Not the wink again. God damn it.
She, like, did this, and then bounced, and then her...
Ew.
I hate that animation.
The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink.
I hate this woman. Like, I could stand Ouchie, the literal elderly incel from the Meiji period from the Great Ace Attorney, but I cannot handle, like, this cotton candy vixen bitch. I cannot handle her.
She's a bubblegum bitch.
She is a she is a bubblegum bitch. A bubblegum looking son of a bitch. Bubblegum bitch. Bubblegum bitch. Yes. Well, Your Honor. Yeah, it was that was definitely a voice acting moment of me just being like, I hate this line. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. Your Honor, no, it's full of more holes than a block of Swiss cheese. It's full of more holes than a fishnet glove. It is full of more holes than like, what else is something that's full of holes? Like a moth-eaten sock. It's so full of holes, man. I don't see any to trouble the witness with any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy. I said the completely wrong name. Apparently Maya Fey, the defendant, was an attorney at law. Like your snark just picked up on the microphone. Just
Bruh.
I apparently cannot read, which is a common problem because my ADHD brain just goes burr with words. I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults and perfectly good testimonies. You listen here, you little shit. This woman is dead. It's not very wise to speak ill of the dead. Now shut your bitch-ass mouth up.
Yeah, if you disrespect the dead, they're gonna come for your ass.
And her family is full of spirit mediums within the women. I don't think you want one of them to get pissed off, channel Miss Mia Fey, and then have her beat your ass.
Yeah.
I don't think you want that.
I'd be a little more wise about that.
I would be a little more, freaking considerate over the fact that a woman just died, who was technically, in a way, your coworker in a sort of, not in a very, like, direct route, but, like, you worked alongside her, in a sense.
Bro, maybe be a little more respectful considering this is, like, an acquaintance's murder.
Yeah.
we're here for. Like, come on, dude.
Like, man. Hey, how dare you?
Yeah, exactly. He gets it.
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'm kind of upset that you didn't frickin' say anything about the defamation of a dead woman just now from the prosecution. You get on my ass about, my opinions about the prosecution, but you don't get on the prosecution's ass for, like, literally being like, oh yes, the victim, person who I've worked alongside due to the fact that she was a defense attorney, I'm a prosecutor, that's just kind of how it goes. And due to the fact that she's dead, I decided to call her tactics cowardly. Like, no. Don't do that. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Yes. Be spiteful. Be spiteful. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. I hate her. Ugh, I hate having to talk to her. 9 o'clock. Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? Can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know,
Ew.
I had a feeling.
Ew. Stop trying to flash your boobs at a very uninterested man. My god. He's very clearly uninterested with what you're showing. Like, stop trying so hard. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one? Go for it. Yeah, let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Ooh.
Objection! Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl! Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You look out the window. What did you see next? And then press. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey?
Uh-huh. Slender, sort of, well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing.
Your thing? And the person attacking her? And press. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh?
Well, you know, she had girlish physique. Women know these things. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
That's not very convincing.
No, it's not. There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I'm going to say, yep, he's right for now. For now, I might press it later, but, like, I don't want to press it too many times and get my, like, bar down. Her testimony does make sense. And everyone in the court keeps siding with her. I better not press too hard on this one. So then, tell us what happened to the victim. Like, dodged to one side and ran away. She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please continue your testimony.
She hit her.
How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. I question your testimony. Hold on a minute. This the testimony stinks.
What?
Because, like, if she dodged, then how did you see in the window? Hold on, let me get a guide out, because, like, I don't want to... Let me get the guide. Scrolling down. Scrolling down. Scrolling down. Oh, crap. Whoops. Whoops. I messed up. Whoops. I'm just gonna get a whoops. Did you really see the defendant at all? Because, like, if it was by a window and they moved away from the window, how could you see the thing, her attacking? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning of this? What is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh, yeah, because she has really abnormal clothing. I kind of forgot about that.
Gotcha, bitch.
Her little, like... kind of like... Yeah, because no one wears clothes like this on a daily basis. Except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way of the night. She came into the court with the clothes she was wearing because she was almost immediately arrested. When would she have time to change her clothes?
Exactly.
Hello? She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What? Ugh, why did you say rawr? What the...
Var, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Don't call me darling. I will slap you. Actually, no. You lay a single finger on me, and I will pepper spray you and whack you in the face. Do not touch me. I have a feeling you have... I do not want to know where you have been. The amount of diseases you probably have from whatever the fuck you do. Like, you probably touch things that I do not want to know. No, thank you. Miss May. And by diseases, I mean she probably, like, touches stuff without washing her hands. That's just the kind of vibe she gives. Just like...
Yep, going in the bathroom, not gonna wash my hands. Nope, don't need to. I didn't touch nothing.
It's like, ew, gross. Court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Not the I'll be a good girl. Ew! Why are you acting like this in a court of law?
Bruh.
You're disgusting.
Ew.
I'm gonna grab my Cheez-It Snaps. Oh shit, I ripped the bag. They're like cheddar and sour cream and onion flavored.
Oh. I don't like sour cream onion.
They're being the cheesy, so they might not be that bad.
Nah.
Nah, that's alright. Not for everybody. I'm gonna eat it. I'm just gonna eat these while I'm streaming, because, like, why not? I need comfort food.
I don't like sour cream and onion.
I think it's because it's a woman saying it. Like, if it was a dude saying it, I probably would have, like, less of a reaction. Just, I don't know why.
They're just as bad.
True. But for some reason, her doing it is just like, ah!
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna have
These fucking lines, I swear.
just like the fucking big boy comment. It's just, ugh.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good.
Girl one is worse.
I know, it's so bad.
I'll be a good girl. Promise. Wink.
I think the good girl one is worse.
It is so bad. I'm just gonna be like eating Cheez-It Snaps to comfort myself the fact that I have to voice this character. Your testimony again, if you would. Your Honor, are you eating Cheez-Its? Yes, what of it? I didn't eat lunch. I'm just gonna make bits out of the fact that I'm eating Cheez-Its. Damn, I almost had her. I don't want to touch her with a 10-foot long pole, but I kind of have to.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman that dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think.
How the fuck do you know it's a clock, Miss Ma'am? How do you know it's a clock? Nobody in this court of law has referred to the thing that you're referring to as a clock. Only a statue. So how do you know it's a clock? I know why. I've seen your sins, and they disgust me.
Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee.
I hate you. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. So, you saw me then too?
Of course. I remember that spiky hair anywhere.
Spiky? I mean, spike. It is spiky. As many people have referred to it before, you look like you have a hedgehog on top of your head, right? Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge. No problem, Mr. Wright. The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney. Thank you. You're welcome, Mr. Wright. This woman is a bit odd.
Aw.
Not the Uwu speak too! I don't mind Uwu speak, but with this bitch, it's gross. How dare you taint the Uwu speak? How dare you? I hate you.
Aw, was I a bad girl? I sorry.
I fucking hate you. I hate you. I hate her. Very well. Continue. Oh, she's ruined you will speak. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As in, is that right? Is it your right as you looked into the hotel from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Ran after her. Mm-hmm. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun.
What happened then?
And she hit it with that weapon. I saw it. I did.
What's the next one? I'm gonna crush everything and then do the last two things, maybe with evidence. Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock. The statue-y clock. The thinker, I think.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna present. Maybe, you know what? Press. Hold up. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Mm-hmm. Oh, shoot. Her previous testimony must have been what Edgeworth wanted her to say. So this test was the testimony in her own words? Time to press and squeeze the truth out of her. Figuratively, of course. Mm-hmm. 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 Objection! Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
I think you're the only one here. I hate myself for some of the things she says. Like, even Prosecutor Ouchie from Great Ace Attorney's simping didn't bother me to voice. But somehow this. Maybe it's because I'm like Ace. Maybe it's that. I may be partly pansexual, but I'm also Ace. I'm also very Ace, and I don't like saying things that are sexual in nature, and I have to read them out loud. Probably the Ace. You know, like Ace Attorney. Not quite like that, but you get it. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock? Oh. Objection! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If you stop me there, the trial will be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard him say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fanco.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law office of Fanco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look. Right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. I have to say tisk, tisk because it doesn't pick up on my mic. Huh? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was removed after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. Yes, there is. I have evidence to prove that was not the case. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Ho! Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clock was removed is the defendant's cell phone. Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh-ho! You have a girly phone.
Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! You still eating those Cheez-Its, Your Honor? Yes, they're very good. Would you like some? Yeah, kinda. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. No. Detective, let's remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I probably should tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove that it's not seen the clock before. Yes, it's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Possible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Yes! Roasters! Roasters!
Got him.
Oh? Excuses not on sale today? Oh, yes! You go, Phoenix!
Oh? Oh.
I did like a weird screech.
What's it to you, porcupine head? The stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Jesus Christ, calm down, man. Oh, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh? Oh, oh! Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it there? I guess I did. Teehee. Wink.
Scary.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. In this case, the woman scorned is only scorned due to her own stupid actions because she does not know how to lie properly. Nor does she know how to not lie. It is a perpetuating problem for her.
She both can either not stop lying, nor can she lie well.
This woman will not make it to the winter.
Sorry. I don't know why I went animal documentary mode there. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me. Yeah. How did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh, she is like staring Phoenix down like murderously right now. I cannot take this woman seriously because she's just... I hate her so much. Oh dear. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... you heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness heard the murder weapon was a clock. The wiretap. Have a look at this.
Oh, that...
I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Oh my god, that's an ugly face. Ugh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure what that is. That it is. I thought it was another, instance where the judge has no idea what's going on, but I misread that. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Let me just... it's a clock. Directly says it's a clock. Directly says. I present the defendant's cell phone again. Yes, we've seen that. I know, but I'm showing it again. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Objection! Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
Because you're suspicious as hell.
It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad. So I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
What the fuck? Why are you crying? What the hell? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss May now. Why are you crying, you pretentious bitch? Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Wow, the court does not condone the You alright there, Your Honor? Yes. Cheez-Its. I don't know why that was as funny as it was, but it was. While this court does not condone the defendant's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You would probably think I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Phoenix, your face is too expressive.
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
I hate you. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
My dude, is it not suspicious that she was tapping the victim's phone? The same person who died like 12 hours later?
Her testimony still stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can let him that. Unless I tie Miss May to the murderer somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. I'm looking at the thing right now to make sure that I don't screw up right now. Alright. I'm looking. Okay, I gotta call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. Alright. I don't know. Although, to be fair, he wasn't like how he was later in the series. He was like really into winning at this point in time, I think. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy... Let me get a sip of water and then screw the top of my water bottle so I don't spill it everywhere. So I don't want to destroy my laptop by accident. Then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty from Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I'm not accepting that. Fuck that. I can't accept those conditions. Very well. The defense will refrain from calling the bellboy as a witness. I see. You may continue your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Right. On with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? You got those
You got those Cheez-Its too, Edgeworth? Yes, they're very delicious. Quite tasty. Yeah, they are. Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance to the case at hand. Murder. There's no way you can prove any connection. Uh-oh, think. This can't be at the end. I'm out of evidence. Then I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call? None, Your Honor. She's the last. What? But that means I is guilty. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. We just get an itch that I got. Tisk, tisk, tisk. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy, and Miss April May's alibi prove to be solid, then by default, your client, Miss Maya Fay, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth. He's got me backed into a corner. I don't see any other way to take this.
It's right there. There's the penny.
I accept. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. You look like a butler. Yes, sir. I received your summons from the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Is he staring at her? Ew. Is he staring at her chest? Gross. And I delivered the iced coffee to her. Yes, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Ew. Yeah, the man is weird. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Gotta lick my fingers off of the stuff. Yep. Q. What exactly is it that you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so grim? Mr. Wright, you refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. I think he has a crush on Miss May. That's too bad, buddy. Your taste in women sucks.
Yes, what then? She asked for an iced coffee. Da-da-da. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock at the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Alright, precisely 9 then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so peculiar about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir, as in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the broom service, sir, the guest... Oh, yeah. The guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's the French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Ow. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. That's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Wait. I'm a protest. Protest. Wait, please, wait. Yes, does the defense have anything else to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection! Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? What do I ask him about? Check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there. What did she say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? Objection! I object. That was objectionable.
Your objection was objectionable, dude. You didn't think of a reason, you just wanted to object.
No. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you, didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... he asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! Mr. Edgeworth, hello? I've done it! I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oh. Your Honor, it has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, it's a convenient little setup. It's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur! These accusations are ludicrous. I mean, you're the one who caused them to be accusations because you did this. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. Why did he gasp? That is all for today. All today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, nom, nom. Eat the chip. Sip my water. Time to get the tea.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there.
Really?
Uh-huh. I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine.
Hey, yo, what?
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead on in today's trial.
A lead?
That means with Miss May. I misread that. That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis...
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
Nom, nom, nom. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. How did she see that, anyway? I don't know how much good this will do me now at all. Do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Yummy. Num.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. You come to laugh. Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
No, you didn't miss much. It was just a conversation with Maya. There we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Man. That woman is scary. What the heck? Why is she like this? See?
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then,
Starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? That poor guard. Well, look at his little eyes. You can actually see his eyes, which is pretty cool. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He doesn't move an inch. A real pro, this guy. I think he might be asleep. Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Oh. Smile for the camera. Anything else that I can observe? Nope. Talk. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he?
Come on. No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. The wiretap. Why did you place a tap on Mia's phone?
When did you say it? When you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal.
Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep.
Says the woman who literally tapped someone's phone. And it behaves like this.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, does it? Bottom feeding some scum-sucking lawyer.
Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Maybe both. E.
Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost. Because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks, I noticed. What about this? Oh. Okay. I apologize for eating on stream, but these Cheez-It snaps are really good. I'm gonna go to... Here. Anything for me here? Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe is nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. And they're really tasty. I just cracked open the bag and just started chomping them. Because they're really good. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. His favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. I imagine Phoenix would just start, like, bawling. Because, like, I can just see this man being, like, an emotional wreck. Like, when it comes to sad movies. I don't know why. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. Law books. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. I don't think you are. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Back. There's the screwdriver. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as a hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium from the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. That's... I cannot even begin to just say with how much is wrong with that statement. Like, what the fuck? Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. I'm going to examine the room and ignore you for now. Nice weather again today. You can see the Fanco law offices, of course. Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that room, of course. In that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. A view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh, I have the distinct feeling that Phoenix gave this man, like, a really terrifying look just now. Like, a very murderous glare, like, do it, you son of a bitch, I dare you. I will find everything that I can use against you to sue your entire company. Do it, I fucking dare you. Like, I can just imagine Phoenix just grabbing the man, going up into his ear and says, if you fucking install a telescope in this window to look into the Fanco law offices, I will sue the fuck out of your company. And I will sue you for everything that this hotel and everything about this hotel's every last penny. Did you understand me? Just like, I could just cause like, this was his boss, this was his like friend that like got murdered, and they're like, oh yes, let's make bank off of this. No. By that look in his eye, I'd say he was more than serious.
You don't just, like... Yeah, true crimes lunatics would love to visit the hotel. But at the same time, I could just see Phoenix like... I freaking dare you. I will sue you for everything that you and this hotel is worth. If you dare make money off of the fact that somebody died across the street. Or like... Cause like... I feel like he'd be justified in that. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Anything? Oh. Can I take the screwdriver now? Huh? Still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Ah, please, leave it that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Can you leave? A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. And then painting. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Light. Nope. Nope, table. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why doesn't he clean these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. Will you now? Will you now? Are you sure about that? Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man Miss May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I will not pardon the expression. Please refrain from saying that ever again. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Does this mean that you're prone to murder? Is that what you're saying? Because that's not a good thing, buddy. Here we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. Sometimes true crime mukbang videos are cool, but if it's like at the expense of like people who knew the victim, then that's not okay. If you're making actual money off of it, it's kind of weird. Especially if it's like the people who knew the victim are still around. Like knew the victim personally, that's kind of strange. Like, why? If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. Well, I mean, it's like, considering the fact that it's happening to me right now, I don't feel very comfortable with that. It's kind of weird. Before, it's like, oh yeah, cool, okay, I guess, true crime place. I guess a place that took crime. A crime happened, or near where it happened. That's kind of cool. But these guys are like planning to make money off of it. What the hell? Like as an attraction, not even as like a memorial or anything. Like that's kind of weird. Like why? And how would that make the hotel get any more money? That's just... How? Wouldn't people want to avoid that? Like, huh? The hotel. Yeah. Phoenix is just having an existential crisis. He's just like, why? Could you tell me about this hotel? Gotta get sippy. Water. Absolutely, and on that subject I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor.
Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Never float your cheese set. I think I'm gonna leave now before I become a victim of whatever plot you're planning. Never. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Shit. I'm gonna go now. I don't feel safe here. I'm going. Bye-bye. Phoenix is rightfully weirded out by the guy. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again, what happened to his big painting? Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Examine. Oh. But hey. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written on the pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just this one little photo, and it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Alright, let me just go back again. Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Swap. I think I'll swap them. Actually, wait, hold on. I'm gonna take this photo, and then I'm gonna talk. Actually, you know what? No. Let me take this one back again. I was gonna show the picture to Maya or something, but then you can't talk to Maya right now. Solid mahogany desk. Mahogany. Oh, what was it again? The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Huh. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. A table for clients. And an elegant ebony case, if I'm not mistaken. That lighter's made of an elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. A plant. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Okay. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of fucking sunflowers? Wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Wait, was it fisherman? I don't know. I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna go back. Move. Go with gay wire. Present. Do you recognize this man? Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. It was flowers? Probably was. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him? That's him. Affidavit? This guy is way too you know what? I think I might. I genuinely might. I genuinely might. I genuinely might. Yeah, I'm gonna have him say it. looking at the thing and be like, should I do this? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, well, yeah, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth I will be known as the bailiff who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. The affidavit has been edited. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Alright. I'm gonna go back to this place.
You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here, is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head.
No, don't shave your head, Phoenix. Your hair is lovely.
Actually, wait. No, that's not what I need. Have a look at this.
Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you...
Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me the proof. I'm so close.
I have this. Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The Bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything that he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been a witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
No reason. Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White. President of information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp.
Red White. Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
I really doubt that it's a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you on the night of the murder?
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last.
I think this might mean that Phoenix is in danger. I think Phoenix is in danger. Maybe I am too, as a player. Oh no.
Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Alright. Why is it discarded? Why? What the heck? Back. I'm gonna move. Blue Corp. I'm gonna have fun with this guy's voice. I think I'm gonna do like a radio announcer voice with him. Kind of similar to the bellboy, but more, loud, I guess. What's with the surreal decor? It's a fisherman! That's the painting, it's the fisherman! Welcome! Please furnish me with Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage! What the... Your name! Your name! What's your name? I was just queerly asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Incredibly? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. That's a bit of a joke, considering about that in the original Japanese thing of this game. Phoenix Wright's name is Naruhodo Ryuichi, which, Naruhodo, if you didn't know, means something along the lines of I see or correct. It's a bit of a pun within a pun. It's quite clever if you ask me.
Puns. We get puns squared.
We get puns squared, yes! Even though this guy is a piece of shit.
I can tell.
Yes, he's a self-centered bastard, but he is very fun to voice.
Why is it always the ones who wear pink?
I don't know. Why is it always the ones that wear pink?
It's very strange, like, cause there was the,
Is it because pink is technically the color of blood run under a sink? Maybe.
Not really.
I mean, well,
It's more
water turns
than a pink.
Well, if you run blood under a sink and you have to collect, it kind of turns pinkish. Maybe.
Yeah, not really.
Like, diluted. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion office. Official. I can't read. Also, I'm mildly insulted that I share some colors with this guy. Like, I have purple in my hair! And a bit of pinky color. I hate it.
But it's a completely different color.
At least it's a different pink. I will say that.
Yeah,
But I do have purple in my hair.
But it's a completely different purple. It's more like a reddish purple.
True. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake! More like a mud cake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer such as you have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. I'm gonna examine things. What even is this desk? What the hell? I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, see? Well, does its sleek rotature not inspire you?
Is this man trying to flirt with Phoenix? To distract him or something? Like, what? What? Ew. Ew. I don't like him. I don't like that. Ugh.
An impressive lineup of trophies. Like, just that, the rotundature makes me think of, like, the butt on the floor of, like, what basically of his body. It's like, how, for some reason, the way I interpreted that sentence was, does my ass not inspire you? Because rotundature makes me think of something round, and what's round on this table? The booty. That's the only thing that's round. What the hell is this desk? What is this about? What the hell? An impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's special runner-up, best participation, Judge's cooperation award, special good try prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man, of course, is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beautiful. What in the fuck? Beauteous pronunciation. Too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. That's a big-ass window. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. It was quite presidential. I don't like that desk. Huh? Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth $5 million for sure. Alright. I gotta talk to you. I don't wanna. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. I bet it actually is. I bet it actually is. I have a feeling that it actually is what our job is. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in Miss April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want to speak with me, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be able to be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, ho! The police! The courts! There's a bug in my room. I think I missed. Nope. It was on my thingy. That to me, they are mere play toys. Mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as the founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? I swear, some of the words that this man is saying do not actually exist. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. It's a very striking piece of art. Magnificentus, isn't it? Yeah. Why am I making small talk? There's some... Okay. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why did I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grudyberger. What? Oof, he just punched me? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
It's gonna be much more satisfying to put your ass away for murder, bitch. Especially if Phoenix chooses to charge you also with fucking assault because you fucking punched him. Also, here's another. You may have control over the courts, but here's another matter, sir. You punching him leaves marks. If he assaulted you, you would leave marks. And yet, you have nothing on you. You'd have to punch yourself, and then it would be very obvious that you punched yourself because of your brass knuckle rings. You are stupid.
So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. I believe the word you're looking for is comprehension. You came here from Grudyberger's, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Like, I am not afraid to call people out, even in video games. Like, sir, you are incredibly stupid. The fact that you punched Phoenix when he did not hit you would be very easy to prove in court because bruises exist. You don't have bruises, and if you punched yourself to give yourself bruises, it would be very clearly discernible both whether you did it with your rings or the size of your hand, which, judging by your hands, I think are quite bigger than a certain lawyer that you just punched. So it'd be very easily disproven that Phoenix attacked you, when he in fact did not. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Jumping! Jumping, Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that's much clear. Well, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. So, you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things hadn't gone poorly for the girl. I asked you before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have the right to know. Right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I had more time to think about it, my boy. I like the fact that his mustache is just twitching. It's very funny looking. He does seem troubled about something. starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is that? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging here the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention with parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's... I love that this is an option. I love that this is an option. I love that this is an option. I love this is an option. You lovers. You're lovers. It's not something I can claim to understand, but you and Mr. Upnell, aren't you? What? My boy! You said that painting down as a sign of a dying love. My boy, please, you're letting your fancies get away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? I don't understand how you could. I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough! I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. I knew it! They are lovers! I love that that's an option. I love it. No, we are not lovers! I love that. That's so... Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name of the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Yes, they are so real for that option. Yes! White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on the impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. A medium. Her name was Misty Fay. Fay! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now, because I talked, and the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Oh, yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Griesberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief has ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's A recorded in this file so it catches my eye. B, F. Missy Faye. F. That's Missy Faye. That's me and my mother. Should I take a look? Read it. Tarnished the Faye name, leaving all these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I had an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, the lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was a man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion, his name is... the record stops there. So we knew Grossberg. All the cases, the cheese, this one. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim through some of these. Skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Next part here, the S. Suicide? Ew. Just a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it! Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use the Snoop's library clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. The court record. Check them, just to be certain. Just to check. W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Probably. I think he stole. Move. Can I talk to you? I found this in Mia's files. So, she was investigating White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Back. Now, where do I go? Detention center? Oh, apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Move, okay. The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? There's a sound of water coming from the shower. La-da-dee, money making, I got the money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Screwdriver's still stuck in the drawer. I'd better not touching. No telling what the devil would do to me. Bell. Touch it. Nope. Okay. I guess the only place I can go is here, which that sucks. I don't want to go here. Well, aren't you persistent? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Talk. Miss May, I think we're past needing to talk about it, May. What's the matter? You seem distressed. Night of murder? Stop that! Your gaze is giving me goosebumps. Blackmail. There's no point in asking for someone. We need some evidence. I can use some ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes, there's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Oh, great. I gotta... I don't want to present this. He's gonna try and do something to me if I do. This is the only clue that Miss Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me, how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia! She had a file with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White? I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail! Not just him, neither. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me. What should I be doing is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work that out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Oh, I don't know who that Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quite dude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those, Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Oh, God. Phoenix, you dummy. You should have gone with some police yourself. Why did you go by yourself? Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You were a mere lawyer, as was Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers' association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will make you, even you, look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir! Ah, Butts! Hey, Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix, right. And my friend's name is Larry? Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Bruh. 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 I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Right! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Now I'm afraid we've switched places.
What? You mean you...
I explained what happened to Maya. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied?
My mother. My sister.
And now you! This has gone too far! Mr. Wright, please, tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well... Well, you could cheer for me in the court.
Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader?
Huh? Yeah, like that.
Alright, leave it to me.
Huh?
I'd better get that uniform and some pom-poms.
Oh, wait.
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way.
No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
She's so sweet. I love her. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. But the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. I'm debating whether or not I should, go for the rest of the trial, do the rest of the trial. I might. I think I will, unless I get, really tired. So I will stop when I feel like I am, or if my laptop crashes again. Like it did whenever I played, Persona 5 the other day. Yeah. I think at the very least I'll go to the 3-hour mark, if not the rest of the trial.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah, Phoenix, look!
Why are you here? Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict right. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed.
Huh? Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, right? Phoenix, right?
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet.
They're not. I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. Ouch. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why he testified in before? It's like he already knows why. I suppose it's me. Do I object? I probably do. I just want to make sure I don't get immediately guiltied. If I do, I don't want to be immediately guiltied. Please. I'm just an innocent man who has been accused of a crime I did not commit. Because it's dumb. I'm gonna check. It says I can object. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. I'm just gonna have the guide open just in case. Oh, goodness. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Dazzle. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. What the... Wait, what? I'm pretty sure Blanco Nino means white boy. Hey, does Blanco Nino mean white boy in Spanish?
It does.
His friends call him that, apparently.
They call him white boy!
It's a white boy. I don't think that's something you should be proud of. I am the CEO, or a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed murder from there. Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. I don't always feel like it's an end of the world. The end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Ho ho ho! Dazzle! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
I'm a piece of shit, and I don't care. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. That was when I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I'm still a piece of shit. Let's see, okay. Wait. How do you know what time it was? Before I do that, I'm gonna press escape. Save the game. Save, just to be sure I'm not gonna, die. Because I am always absolutely perfect, No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened so soon after the room service had arrived. That's what Miss May said, too. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem. This is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull something off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly perusing the paper, the paper. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fanco law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned... Alright. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound? But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, right. You made a career of snooping. Spiky-haired man. Spiky-haired? What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Dazzle. Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say that his eyesight is good.
Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway?
And what did you do then? I called Miss May over. Blah, 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 blah. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know that she had been tapping the Fae office phone? Objection! Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fae woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but she gave chase. Alright, that's consistent. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course! Comprende, understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? That's all. As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Let me tab. Left. She couldn't go anywhere to the left, though. Because there was this in the way. I'm going to present. First, I'm going to back. Hold on. I'm gonna escape. Save. Yes. Back. Tab. Present the floor plans. That's probably not. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in your statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence? Nope. They aren't, are they? Nope. Dang it! Wah. Frick. Well. Load. Yes. There we go. Nope. I was just wanting to see. Okay. Press. Are you sure about that? Come on. How many times must I say it? Dazzle, I am absolutely perfect. End of story. How many times must I hear that?
Psst, Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as a little odd?
Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Press. Impaction? Don't you just mean impact? Ridiculosity! I think you need to brush up on your language skills. On second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edward prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I better find some weakness in there. Let's see. Okay. I think I know what I need to present, maybe. Ran to the. Oh, that's of course. Objection! Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You've misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? I feel like I should have been able to present the floor plans, but you know, that's just a minor complaint. Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did.
Probably because she did, but that was because you were inside the room. Phoenix, look at his face.
I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim on left. So did he witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Miss White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. I doubt it. Yeah. Rather, it's not clear of the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Why is he built like a brick? Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Inverted.
There's no way he could have said an opposite direction if he was in the hotel.
Especially considering the door was on the right side of the room from the window.
Exactly.
So she was running towards the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would she run away from the door if she's trying to escape somebody that's trying to hit her upside the head with something? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law office. This is of Vey & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Miss White was standing. Take that! This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Yes, Edworth, that's exactly.
Order! I will have order! His voice is hard to do. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Okay, Sony.
Osmanthus wine. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer! What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Your Honor, Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Even though my testimony is clearly full of bullshit and lies. Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Witness testimony. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as is mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow.
Sir, she was only hit once.
That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? I have evidence that proves your bullshit. That does seem to make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Oh, you spout is bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
Cause if you look, I'm not actually gonna present it, but died from a blow by a blunt object. A blow. A singular blow. And struck. Yeah. Back. What do you mean by that? That is what I am about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you. Hey, buddy, you're an American too. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. What do you mean, first? First, that is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright. There's no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. Objection! The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you've been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. What do you mean, next? Next is what happens after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right.
Calling him Mr. Fucking disrespect.
The disrespect. I have a name. Don't give a shit. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Stop saying it was me. Dazzle. But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing right? Nothing? May I continue? That is what Miss May saw. I'm gonna press everything. So each of you saw different parts? Absolutely. That's right, of course. Where did he pick that annoying phrase? Anyway, moving along. You see, you hit her twice. I'm gonna press that and then I'm gonna present. So you were watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Yep. I'm gonna save first. I'm gonna save first. Save. Yes.
Yeah, save.
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
Back. I present. Presente! This. Oh, it is right, yes. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it hurts. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. Objection! The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Objection! The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! That was the people from the gallery.
Yeah, I know. Like, goddamn.
They're like, he's clearly lying. Very, very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the coward's on my side. No slipping out of this now. White. Mr. White. Okay. He looks like a scolded child. Well, you see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw— wait, what other window? Then the next moment I saw the Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. And then you did her in with a single blow. Slap! Slap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. This dude can't lie for shit, yeah. Well, you see, I looked at the other window. What other fucking window? Hold it! You looked at that, you heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen off the scene.
Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. Press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. I'm gonna save and then present the freaking floor pan. Because you were a lying piece of shit. Oh, fuck. The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait. One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused. White's falling apart. Objection! Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well, the witness will may continue with this account. Okay, let me go back. Objection! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen that stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans of the scene of the murder, yes? Yes. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area that you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards of glass as a glass nightstand. Light stand. Blah, 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 blah. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay Law offices. Excuse me. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Rally. Why does he look like he's crying? Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Yeah. With a thinker clock. It looked like a statue, but it was actually a clock.
What?
Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection! That's far enough, Pinnock's right. What? Forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White? I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap?
Damn you, Edgeworth. Damn you. Why are you like this? Oh, wait, I know why. Why did you let yourself become this?
Order! Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth, please explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He orders his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Why the hell are you referring to him by his first name? Please do not refer to me by my first name. I don't know you very well, and I don't want to.
I did not catch at all. What did he say? Hold on, I'm looking up. Give me a break! That's what he said. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached Fanco law offices. That is what I saw, the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edwards. I can't speak. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White is the murderer, or was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office that well before the murder took place. When he went to the place to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. You just pulled that out of your ass. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Nazzle! Ahem! Leave it to me! I feel faint. Again. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fanco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. The sound? Dazzle! Correct! That is correct. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What are we supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
Like, part of, like, this whole thing right here is why I like the greatest attorney in letting you turn stuff. Because, like, fucking tab. It says this is a receipt, but I don't know what's on the frickin' front. What's on the front of this? What is it? What is this a receipt for? I don't know at the moment because it's like, yes, you don't need to know that right now. It's like, I do! I do need to know this! Do you have proof? Objection! Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered the Fanco. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Objection! Unidentified
Shut up.
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fanco law offices. They were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. Wright, tell us why you went to the Fanco law offices. It's okay. I think it's very enjoyable that people in the background are even annoyed with Edgeworth's bullshit.
Why are you sabotaging your hub bit? Stop it.
I mean, to be fair, he's not hubbing yet. This is before they reconciled.
That's true. Yeah.
Why did you tap Mia's phone? Objection! This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. AKA covering my own ass. No. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous, I don't know how to pronounce this word. Beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing for me to press in him. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. I can't. I can't freaking bluff on anything. Frick. Ammo. Tisk, I'm afraid that's as far as you'll go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. You can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? He fainted. He fainted dead. Oh no! Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. He fainted again! Hey, Phoenix! Back? There's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Don't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here for, here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. Front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass slide stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Oh. Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said that he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. Oh, blah, blah. I missed it. I think blah, 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 I missed that. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record.
Why did you have to get murdered? She's so hot. Now I'm mad.
The bisexuality strikes again. A bisexual's weakness, pretty women.
Fat. No, actually, a bisexual's weakness, boobs, just in general. Goes around with their pecs. It doesn't matter if they're the actual lady boobs. It don't matter. It's boobs and thighs. And sometimes arms.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Real and true. Facts and base. Then, let's talk where we left off. Your Honor, There is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Excuse me. Na 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 ha da 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 ha da 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 ha da 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 da.
Vic.
Way during the recess was just like, and for my next witness, I raise the victim.
Yeah. I'm going to tab and E. Objection! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping! I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass nightstand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder! You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fay & Co. law office at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. I had to, lean back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my mic would have peaked. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree that you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Objection!
Shut up, Edgeworth.
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether or not these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial for Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed tomorrow. No! There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. It's worth sure to come up with it or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Dazzle! Your Honor, Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Come. The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. E. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press.
But I'm also curious, what was the motive for him murdering her?
She was going to take him down legally, and he decided to try and steal what she had on him from her office, and yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
And she was there, or he decided to, like, get rid of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Case closed, Your Honor. Yes. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That's quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Yay.
Woo! And after this, I can eat my dinner. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh, September 9th.
September 9th. Woo! Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live?
She's dead.
My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet up again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief. Mia!
Damn. Alright, 9 o'clock.
9:02 p.m.
Ah, you're late. Come on.
By like 2 minutes.
You're still late.
Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Oh, of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face! Mia! It's Maya. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix! Go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this! See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business.
The fuck?
I love that. And so he gets to be nicknamed Nick. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners.
I don't think either of them fully understand the concept of a nickname.
Nick, nickname.
Exactly.
It took me a half a second. I was like, oh my god, wait.
Yeah.
You know, when I think about it, this is Maya's fault. I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Oh. Ghostly presence. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching.
Kind of creepy, but
I mean, she's a ghost. Where is she gonna go?
Right. Okay. Okay, Nick. Let's do it.
Do what?
Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on. Time's a-wasting.
Okay, wait up. Burger. What again? What again? What again?
yay.
Wow, 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 wow.
Is this another case?
Yes, I'm gonna be,
Jesus, so that was all just the first case.
yeah, the second case.
Oh, that was the second.
I didn't read that. Fuck. I'm just gonna go for this little thingy, and then I'm gonna stop. The moon? It is you who shall gate upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Oh. My throat. The warrior's swords strike. Fuck, I can't read. What has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Blah, 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 blah. The third case. Oh, hey, this is like 2 days before my birthday. October 14th. Oh, shoot. Escape. Save. Alright. That is where I will be ending it today. So, I hope you enjoyed this, today's, like, misadventures in the courtroom.
A special guest, Chad.
Yeah, our special guest, Rumi Chen, making an appearance. Rumi Chen making comments about the various people.
I still think my bubblegum bitch comment is fucking genius.
It was pretty good, yeah. It was pretty good.
So seriously, what was it with that case and all the bad guys wearing pink? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Like a hot pink, you know
Like,
what I mean?
Pink.
Not like Maya had like soft pinks and like purples and stuff, but then like the bad guys had like a hot like
Cotton
pink,
candy
like-
bubblegum pink.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah. That is where I'll be ending it today. So, bye-bye.